Hello and maayong gabi. We are here once again for the Q&A session of one of the film blocks or film programs of the 19th Mindanao Film Festival. And yeah, I'm rejoining. Wala ako kaganina, no, but I'm sure Meg and Samuel, who I'm meeting for the first time here online, did a good job. So yeah, kumusta ang inyong moderator duties a while ago?
Okay lang po sir, may ano agad kang Sam kanina,
Hmm.
naka-adjust
Okay kayo,
agad.
sir. Na-pressure ko, sir.
Yeah, but it's a good experience, no, to be talking to the filmmakers themselves. Because previously, sa mga previous editions sa MFF, we really have a difficulty in bringing together all of the filmmakers, especially sa Davao. But I think pandemic, while affected us in many ways, it also brought us together digitally, physically distant but digitally close, and offers an opportunity po sa mga filmmakers to talk about their films, no? And that's what we're going to do actually in these Q&A sessions. And we have been doing this since yesterday sa tanan nato ng mga film programs. And yeah, I'm joined here by Sakura and Samuel. So for this particular block, kinsa tong mga guests, guys? Or panelists, mga filmmakers?
So for ano po sa main competition F, for the theme Young Love and Friendship, we have the film Pulong Bato by Aeon Abad, 1 Minute by Francis Arrocena, Orpheus by Vince Vesiete, Binuntagay or Until Morning by Donetha Grace Merka, and LBM, Low Budget Magicians by Heart Puyong.
Sige, welcome guys. Welcome to our little Q&A session. I hope you are uh, good and well and healthy wherever you are. Si Heart na anay Christmas tree sa likod, so Merry Christmas. Okay. Sige, maybe let's start by asking everyone how you are. What's keeping you busy aside from you just made your film that's an entry to the MFF this year. Unsa ang mga ginakabisihan ninyo? Ano yung mga yeah, maybe online school or work? Maybe let's start with Heart, Aeon, and then Vince, and then Donetha. Sige.
Hello, mayong gabi sa atong tanan. Mabatian ko.
Yes, loud and
Opo.
clear.
Yes, good evening sa ating lahat. Ayan, we're very thankful again ngayong gabi na especially yung isang film po namin na LPM ay andito rin sa Mindanao Film Fest at na may kasama din tayong mga kapatid nating filmmakers. So napakasarap po sa pakiramdam. Pinagkakabisihan po natin ngayon, currently I'm a theater actress po. So ayun po, may abangan po natin, papalabas na sa DZRH in partnership with Tanghalang Pilipino ngayong December 12. Nag-promote pa. December 12, every 3:30 po ng hapon, every Sunday po yan, para po sa ating mga chikiting na palabas po na Tara Peeps. Ayun po.
Oh, it's nice to know that you're also an actress, Heart, no? Pero asa gani, where are you from? Right or where are you right now?
Karon na ako sa Manila, pero taga
Mm.
Coronadal City dyan siya,
Hmm.
sir.
Okay, nice to have you here. Si
Thank you.
Ion. Si Ion, I think we've seen her last year, no? Kanapod siya entry and she's coming back with a new one. So, kumusta? How has the past year
Yes po.
been for you?
Um, well, I did mention last year na I'll take MA. So here I am, busy with school, taking MA in film. Yeah, so makapagod pero fulfilling kasi because of ano yung mga natutunan ko na apply ko in making this film, Pulong Bato. Yes po, sir. uh, yeah, yun lang.
Yeah, thank you.
Sige po.
Sige, we will talk about your film Pulong Bato later. Si Vince na pod, kumusta?
Hello po, good evening po sa lahat, especially the moderators and kasama ko pong filmmakers na yung gabi. Currently po, yung pinagkakabisihan ko po, aside sa pagiging filmmaker, I am also a student leader po. And I'm a member of an organization here in General Santos City which integrates HIV/AIDS awareness. So shoutout po dyan sa mga nag-comment po sa live yung mga kasama ko po sa organization called Project Gen Z. Then aside po dyan, gumagawa na din po ako ng bagong script for another competition na naman po. And yun po yung pinagkakabisihan ko po currently.
Okay, nice to know from Jensen, no, Vince? You are
Yes.
from Jensen. Sige. Si Donetha naman, last na ko nakita was last year pod because of the filmathon. So, kumusta ang year for you, Donetha? I'm sure naging busy ka kaya nakabuhat pod ka og film.
Hi everyone, good evening. Since last year sa Filmathon and sa MFF din last year, we were pretty psyched sa amo ang group na yeah, we'll do this again kay lingaw jud kay siya. And of course karon mas murag na-appreciate na ko siya taman and mas personal ang filmmaking sa ako karon labaw na it's aligned with my studies because I'm a communication and media art student in UP Mindanao, and mas karon mas na-appreciate na ko siya og taman, and mas daghan kog na learn. And except sa pagiging busy sa as a student, it's very parang dili pa siya ingon nga easy, but it's motivating to do nga at the same time you're able to do what you love and apply your learnings at school with your passion. Labaw na karon nga wala joy ka ng work physical application sa mong natun-an ba kay sige ra mig basa and all. Yeah, karon at least with this type of things I'm able to apply what I have learned at school, and also with other uh, activities outside the academe, naga ano pod may naga gigs and all like freelances,
Hmm.
weddings, photography and videography things, and also nag-assist po kog other productions with other directors here in Davao City. So yun lang, sir.
Thank you. Sige. Maybe we'll dive straight into your films, no? Basig na ay pangutana si Meg and Sam.
So, first po, sa LBM po na film by Ma'am Heart. Hello po ulit.
Hello ulit!
Hello po. So, ano po ako, since yung isa niyo pong film is in a different genre po, how was it juggling between sa mga genres po from the different film to from the different theme to this kind of theme na po for this one?
It's fun. Yun nga sabi ko, arts is a playground for us filmmakers. Madami tayong pwedeng i-explore at pwedeng paglaruan. And yun nga, sobrang layo ng Kahilwayan to LBM kasi Kahilwayan meron talaga siyang gustong ipaglaban. Although the same films ay may gustong iparating na mensahe. But on this film, sa LBM po ay more of it's an improvisation film kung saan pinapakita yung realidad ng mga nagsisimulang filmmakers.
Also, ma'am, how was it working po with a comedic film po since one of its core process is to deliver some kind of joy to the audience po?
It's uh, challenging siya for me, sa totoo lang, kasi during the shooting dates or the shooting times, um, parang mas marami talagang takes na nauulit. It's because, tawag niyan, nandun yung worry, nandun yung doubt na might be hindi siya papatok yung linyang yun to the audience. Magigets ba nila yun? Or it's too overacting na yung part na yun. So, you really need to parang himay-himayin siya. Kasi mas, sa totoo lang, mas nakakatakot ang comedy kaysa the serious part eh. Kasi pag hindi mo napatawa yung audience mo, it's like, mm,
Mm. It will turn out cringe, kumbaga.
yes, exactly.
Mm. So, how did you like find like differentiate the line between uh what's natural and what's exaggerated na parang yun nga yung sinabi mo na the struggle between making comedy is that you have to see the line between being natural and yung natural na nagpapatawa pero at the same time hindi na siya nagiging theatrical. So how did you like come up with how did you differentiate the both of them?
Uh, for me, dalawa lang. There is this method acting and the natural acting of the actors. Um, Paano ba? Actually, mahirap kapain sa totoo lang for me. Mahirap siyang kapain on the set. But parang sometimes, kailangan mo talagang gumamit rin ng puso as a filmmaker para maramdaman yung, ito yung kiliti na part and we like this part. Parang gano'n. And for you to know what are the particular scenes that you need to eliminate kasi hindi sila patok. Parang gano'n.
Oh, you mentioned you had to like meron kang i-eliminate. Marami ka bang na-eliminate na scenes for this one, na mga shots?
Yes, honestly, marami. May meron kaming parang, actually, the truth is, yung nangyaring execution or behind the camera, there is no lines for the actors. Walang linya. So talagang, ang ginagawa namin, I'm just giving the particular scenario for this scene and the goal for this specific scene. And the actors will explore, will play on that specific scene. So talagang challenging siya kasi nga parang kusang naglalaro din yung actor and yung mga salitang lumalabas pa iba-iba. So parang yun nga ang sabi ko kanina, we need to really find yung kilite na kung saan.
Mm. I really like the how you directed actually both your films. I was really shocked then when I found out that you also submitted one for a comedic genre. So grabe yung ano no yung jump yung range talaga ng genre po, Miss Hart. So thank you very much po kasi ang ganda po talaga for letting us for showing this masterpiece to the people ano. And yeah, I think that's all of my questions. Shout out nga pala kay Leighton Angkan. Sakura.
May additional po ako do'n, Ma'am Heart, yung sa you mentioned po sa actors niyo po, paano po ba yung casting niyo po sa kanilang especially sa 3 main characters po since kailangan po na parang may bonding po sila 'no, friends po ba sila? Yun po.
Ah, I can say na friends sila, pero magkakakilala sila. Kasi originally the plan is to really document Nonoy sa Alunan, which is the person talaga na uh, parang tututukan ng film doon, which is yung kilala na person sa Coronadal City na si Nonoy ang tawag. So, but yung nangyayari sa film na pinapakita ay nangyayari din talaga doon behind the scene during our shooting time. Kasi yung actor namin na si Nonoy sa Alunan sa film ay dapat isa sa mga isa sa mga main character or isa sa tatlong main character na gaganap. So, ang nangyayari, ang isang main character doon, which is si Log, is our cinematographer talaga, which is biglang naging actor. It's because nahirapan kaming hanapin si Nonoy sa alunan during that time. Magtatanghali na and we can't find him. So, ang nangyari, yung isang actor namin na si Leland Larona, which plays the role of Nonoy, ang nangyari, siya yung ginawa na lang naming Nonoy. And then, yung tatlo, so talagang biglaan lang lahat. So, yun ang
Mm.
nangyari na naglaro talaga kami hanggang sa maging comfortable sila sa isa't isa. And
Mm.
buti na lang, I think naman, it works.
Mm.
Ano po, ma'am, was LBM filmed after Kahilwayan?
Ah, ah, Kahilwayan po ang nauna.
Okay po. Thank you for thank
Sige.
you po for that, Ma'am Heart. Sir Jay, baka may ano ka po, additional question?
Ano, interested lang ako, Heart, because you've tried different genres for these two films. Which do you think you are most comfortable with? That you think after making this film, you wanna try it again in the next project? Is it similar ba to Kahilwayan na medyo dark ang theme, or do you think you had a lot of fun making LBM that you're going to make another comedy?
Sa totoo lang po, andun yung gigil ko sa kahilwayan for
Mm,
that kind of film. Ah, Masayang gawin din naman yung katulad ng mga LBM or comedic films. Pero I think mas nandun yung
mm,
interest ko personally sa
mm,
kind ng genre ng kahilwayan.
mm. Thank you.
Thank you,
Sige.
sir.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more yung sa LBM naman, but let's talk about, or let's talk to the other filmmakers naman, si Vince and the others, no. Si Vince kasi yung theme ng Orpheus is one of the most popular genres ngayon, no, yung BL. What were you thinking when where did the idea of this film came from? Is it influenced by yun nga the BL genre, or um, ever since you really wanted to make a film like this ba talaga?
Okay po. So this story po about our film or views malayo dun sa isang film na ginawa ko po kanina is actually made for Gawad Sining Film Festival. So
Mm,
after po nung nag-compete ako sa Sundayag, yun na naman po yung competition na nag-appear. So nagkayayaan yung mga kaibigan ko na filmmakers from the first film festival na sali kami sa ganito. So actually hesitant din po ako at first talaga kasi wala po akong alam as sa ganitong genre, or kung meron man, matakot din ako magawa kasi feel ko talaga very sensitive yung paggawa ng ganitong klaseng tema. So ayun po, since popular genre din po siya na yun na nag-boom din lang din during pandemic. So nanood din po ako ng mga samples.
mm,
And also, aside from that, nung naisip ko na jump din sa trend, so why not I would also incorporate one of the social issues na nangyayari na yun sa society natin, which is yung
mm,
not only with the situation that our LGBT members are facing right now, but other social issues as well, such as the toxic masculinity, rape and abuse na nangyayari din po sa not only with the girls but also with not only with women but also with men as well. So nandun din po yun sa isang sequence ng pelikula. And
mm,
also yung reflection kung paano mag-react yung mga tao na yun, which is being emotionally driven, where they would come to the point that they won't be able to distinguish what is truth from lies. Kasi yun nga, pinangunahan sila ng emosyon. which also has been tackled into film in to the film Orpheus po. So yun po yung
Mm.
overall inspiration po talaga ng pelikulang ito po.
So yung choice ba ng Orpheus na name, was it intentionally derived from yung sa Greek mythology, or was it kasi Orpheus is not the name of any one of the characters, if I'm if I remember it correctly, or uh,
Yes, yes po. Aside from the fact na popular yung genre ng BL and it incorporates other social issues din po dun sa short film, it was also inspired po sa story na Orpheus. It's a Greek mythology. Lesson din po namin yun nung grade 10. So after
mm,
you watch the film and if you have time to read the story about Orpheus, makikita mo din kung ano yung similarities nilang dalawa. So
mm,
yung overall concept niya, dun ko po talaga na-derive sa Orpheus. And makikita nyo po yan siya to some of the specific scenes. That there should be similarities between the two. Parang
mm,
naglagay din po ako ng crumbs na parang there's a similarity with the popular Greek mythology story. That's why it is entitled Orpheus.
Meg and Sam.
You
So
mentioned ah,
as ako na lang muna Sam or sige, sige, sige. So Vince, it's a challenging film din, no? And also it is also a challenging task to do sa actors. So how did you cast them? Yung main actors po natin.
I have when I wrote the script din po kasi I have one actor in mind na din po already. And yung isang actor po doon is parang siya yung unang nag-approach sa akin after ng first film na willing siyang mag-take ng role for my next project. So ayun, naimbitahan ko din po sila, then sinabihan ko sila kung ano yung i-expect nilang i-enact doon sa project, kung ano yung anong mangyayari, especially that there are challenging scenes din po doon sa short film, which is napagtagumpayan din naman po nila, nalusutan din naman po nila kung ano yung vision ko doon sa script. So yeah, ganun po yung naging process ng pagcasting ko po sa kanilang dalawa. They're actually good friends of mine. And yun nga, tinanggap po nila yung role and eventually nalusutan din naman po kung ano po yung required doon sa script na ginawa ko.
Also Vince, being a director, no, how was the transition in directing a different genre at the same time? Yung from sa isang mong film to this kind of theme.
Actually, mas una pong itong Orpheus kaysa po doon sa Aswang.
Kaysa
But
sa Aswang.
opo. Pero when it comes to genre, mas comfortable po ako sa paggawa ng horror, psycho thrillers, mystery, suspense thrillers kasi yun po talaga yung nakahiligan kong mga movie na pinapanood ko. And transitioning into this was really hard kasi first of all, hindi naman po talaga masyadong madrama yung buhay ko. So hindi ko alam saan ako huhugot, especially with making the dialogues. So through films na pinapanood ko online, especially now na accessible na po lahat ng films, digital platforms such as Netflix, Aeon TV. So doon na lang po talaga ako umugot ng idea, ng inspirasyon para somehow is able to make a film and kahit anong genre pa yan, ma-deliver ko effectively yung mensaheng gusto kong iparating. Yun po yung naging way ko when it comes to transitioning to another genre.
Thank you for that, Vince. Sige, Sam.
you mentioned Vince no na ano tawag nito? Nahirapan ka kasi nga uh, wala kang panghuhugutan kung saan mo masusulat yung dialogue mo, and it's also a new venture sa iyo ang ganito na genre, no? So and mas comfortable ka when it comes to horror thrillers. So other than wala kang panghuhugutan sa dialogue and other stuff, saan ka pa mas saan pa ang naging challenge or ano pa ang naging challenging sa paggawa ng Orpheus?
Challenging sa paggawa ng Orpheus, siguro sa actors po talaga when it comes to casting. Kasi kahit they're good friends of mine, actually yung casting process po talaga yung pinakamahirap. Especially doon sa scene na the sensitive na. Kasi there are ano din may sensitive scenes din po doon. So hindi ko din alam bakit ko siya na-include sa script. Kasi usually yung mga BL po kasi na lumalabas po na yun, parang ang bibigat po ng mga tema. So late ko na po naisip na pwede naman po pala ako gumawa ng light. Pero yun nga, due to the influence of suspense thrillers din, horrors, kasi I like dealing with heavy themes din, na-apply ko po doon siya sa drama. So aside from the story and the very challenging genre, yung actors po talaga kung paano po sila i-cater when they are feeling uncomfortable. Kasi kung bago din sa akin, bago din po sa kanila. So we were having a hard time din po shooting this one.
So let's move on. So we're done with the challenges and the difficulties. So which was easier for you to like make sa Orpheus? Ano ang naging madali? Or less difficult?
Actually, lahat talaga ng aspeto ng pelikulang yun is mahirap. Unlike horror, actually umabot tong pelikulang ito ng 2 weeks. 2 weeks of shooting. Kasi aside sa uncomfortable sila, hindi nila din ma-express ng maayos yung lines. So paulit-ulit po talaga kami, lalo na dun sa confrontation scene ng film. Siguro what I can pinpoint, the easier part of the film is that we trust each other. Kasi magkakakilala lang din kami lahat, especially nung mga crews ko. So whenever na uncomfortable yung isa or parang nahihirapan sila sa part nila, we support each other. And yun yung nagpadali sa process despite na matagal yung shooting date. So we ensure that we cater each other's needs and we recognize each other's feelings din po. So yun yung nagpa-easy sa takbo ng paggawa ng film po na yun.
Ano po ang naging pinaka-memorable na moment sa'yo while shooting this masterpiece, this film?
I don't think it's pinaka-memorable. More of like nakakatawa. The kissing part po kasi and the funny part here is that I research how would I be able to handle actors, especially with two same genders when it comes to intimate scenes. So yun po, kinulit talaga nila ako na dapat isang take lang. Sinabihan ko sila na ayusin nyo. Nagdemand talaga ako na ayusin nyo yung but then umabot yun siya ng 5 takes. Yung intimate scene na yun para makuha lang din po namin. So from kalaunan na naging awkward yung first na take hanggat sa kinondisyon ko talaga silang dalawa, and yun, napapalakpak kami nung nakuha na talaga namin yung gusto namin na vision from the script. I think that's the memorable or funny experience while we were shooting this film.
Thank you so much, Vince. No? You also mentioned din kanina, di ba, na you are part of an organization who's spreading HIV awareness. So parang doon ko rin nakita na okay, which is a good thing, no, that you support all out talaga the community of the LGBT. Ayan, so thank you so much, and yeah, I think that's it for me.
Last follow-up question for Vince. Na-mention ni Vince na medyo bumpy talaga yung process sa filming. So were there many adjustments ba, Vince, sa scripts para mas mapausad yung filming, or did you really try to like yung i-bloom talaga yung ano yung gusto mong i-envision sa film mo?
Wala naman po ako masyadong change lines. More of like the setting of the story kasi um, gusto ko na ano na parang na turn ako in the process of um, dapat ba nangyari to siya during the time of pandemic or hindi. So doon po ako na-turn sa setting po ng story. Other than that, wala naman po akong minor changes. Prior that, I gave my actors a freedom to to improvise some of their lines, not necessarily na kailangan nilang i-memorize yung line dun sa script as long as same lang yung idea. So yun naman po, wala naman po masyadong changes din po sa script.
So thank you for that, Vince. That's really great to know. So move po tayo sa next film, Binuntagay by Donetha Grace Merka.
Hi po.
Hello, hello Donetha.
Hello po, good evening.
So you ano po no, you filmed this one during the pandemic.
Oh, yes po, yes po.
Ano, how was that po? What were the challenges in filming in such a setting po? Na with mas madami siyang limitations kaysa sa dati.
Opo, we made sure po talaga na yung cast is vaccinated na po lahat. Kasi po, kami rin sa household namin kasi sa household na ginawa naming ginawa naming area for the shoot, syempre we are also concerned about their safety kasi marami-rami yung mga cast namin. So we made sure na vaccinated po talaga lahat. And fortunately naman, before kami nag-shoot, nagpa-vaccine naman talaga, fully vaccinated naman po talaga lahat. So, it was really, we were really glad to make it work like that. And sa pag-film namin nun sa Binuntagay, I don't know if medyo difficult siya, but we made sure na parang yung Binuntagay talaga ba is parang raw talaga siya na legit talaga siya na Binuntagay. So we plan to shoot it 9 p.m. until 5 a.m. in the morning. So parang minsan during the shoot kasi maraming takes and all, so nakakapagod rin, but we really wanted to make it work para mas raw yung effect ng film. And there were instances na while we were on hold during we were on cut during sa shoot is sleepy na yung iba ganon. And we also were happy na it worked because there were scenes na parang drowsy na yung mga tao, so parang totoo talaga siya na emotion, and mas hindi nahirapan yung actors and actresses in portraying those emotions and scenes.
So yung sa actors po is group of friends lang po na kilala nyo?
Yung iba po is hindi, but majority is acquaintance. So we made parang contacts with our friends. Some of our friends are ex-classmates to be exact, na nagka-casting call po kami na, do you know someone who is willing to do this type of role, ganyan. And then may iba nagsabi na, ay hindi ako pwede kasi syempre understood naman na matakot sila, ganyan, kasi with the circumstance we are facing right now. Sige, pero may kakilala ako, nag-recommend sila, ganun. So, parang connect na lang. But majority sa cast is kakilala lang din naman namin.
It's really it's so ang cast nyo is everyone are just hindi masyado close or may grupo-grupo ganon. Parang there's this group na mga ex-classmates, merong group na iba din, ganon ba?
Parang majority is ex-classmates po.
Majority,
And,
okay.
Opo, majority, but we were classmates during junior high school. But although di kami classmates or in the same circle of friends, we're already acquainted kasi sa
Mm,
student org. So, parang
mm.
may ano na, may mga conversation na nangyari, ganun po.
Oo. So there's no need of parang, ay, ako si ano, these are my favorite
Wala
things
na
to
po,
do,
wala na.
ganan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
kasi we, like, there's this really good chemistry going on with them kasi. So, parang, um, uh, yeah, there's a good chemistry going on with the characters, with the cast, which is actually very good. And, uh, yeah, ano ba ang parang naging ano tawag nito, struggle ang other than yung yun nga yung you mentioned kanina na struggle masyado yung binuntagay, nag-literally binuntagay yun mo. So
Mm.
uh it's a struggle kasi some were sleepy, so you were like adjusting with the needs of the actors and the actresses, right? So other than that, which part was also parang a challenge to you and to the team?
For the team, we really had a hard time to schedule the shoot kasi with the online class and parang on upcoming exam week na nun nung nag-shoot kami, and yung iba talaga, even myself, we were really having hard time paano ito, ganyan ganyan. But they were the ones who was really eager na ay, hindi pwedeng dito natin gawin ganon, and even during the shoot kasi binibigyan ko na sila ng option na so ano guys, mag-rest muna tayo, continue na natin the other day or kung kailan kayo vacant. Tapos sila mismo yung gusto na, wag, ano natin, tapusin natin ngayon. Kasi ano, except sa fact nga, sayang yung ano namin, hindi pagtulog. Wala na talagang, mahirap sila magsingit sa sked kasi may iba na vacant ngayon, but yung iba rin hindi. Tapos pagka next day naman, if mag-set, yung iba naman vacant, yung iba naman hindi. Kasi nga, dahil sa classes and we're from different universities and from different taking up different courses. So medyo mahirap talaga. Mahirap talaga. 'Yun lang naman.
Thank you for that, Miss Donetta. Do you have more questions, Sakura?
I have a question, Donetha. Where what is the inspiration of the film ba? Where did the idea come from? Kasi ako when I was watching it, immediately nagpasok sa mind ko was yung mga teen drama comedies nung 90s like Jologs, Gimmick, um, and then midway into the film, without spoiling everyone, may focus on certain characters, no? So, ano yung naging process nung writing? Ano yung inspiration ng film? Bakit mo siya ginawa? Is it based on real life scenario or a friend of a friend? Ganun.
Opo. Ah, actually po, ah, everything was based on a real life experience. Kahit even yung mga dialogues po talaga is parang naging stitch na po siya nung lahat ng na-experience ko with the people na I am acquainted with during the pandemic. But actually, the Binuntagay is the parang ano siya, parang second version na siya ng story. Kasi tried, when I tried to write the story, kay ano siya, after we were actually hanging out with my friends, and then there were two people just like on the film who were talking after everything, after yung part na ng gabi na parang naglalabasan na kayo ng mga ano, ng mga hinanakit nyo after all the drinks and ganyan yung emotions lumalabas na. So they were having a closure with something that didn't happen between them. I don't know if it makes sense, but just like how just like in the film they were having a closure. So the first version of the story really just focused on those two people and in their closure, why they didn't met halfway. So yun, but as time passed by, um, as I was experiencing different things, lalo na sa mga problema dito sa society with different perceptions and opinions ng mga tao, uh, there are times na 'pag nagha-hangout kami yung medyo maluwag-luwag na dito sa place namin dito sa Davao del Sur, nag-hangout kami ng mga friends namin, and then, you can see the scene there during sa ano, sa film na they were they had their different stands with what happened with the pandemic and how it was managed by the government, and it is a true to life experience talaga na I believe na hindi lang ako but also with other people, especially students, and even siguro sa mga I think everyone, na when we are in a group of people, we don't always have the same political beliefs and political perception. And that's also one of the issues that I want to be seen in the film, na kasi nga it was set during the time na wala na raw COVID, and they were just reminiscing na ano yung nangyari, and I want the film to show na this type of circumstances na regular na nangyayari sa atin, especially when we hang out with people who have different beliefs with us, who have different perceptions about everything that is happening in the society. Yan po.
Thank you so much for that, Miss Donetha. Yeah, it was really a nice take, no, a very unique take, yun nga, after the pandemic, not just because a post-pandemic era, not just because it's a unique take and it's something fresh, pero it also gives the people hope, no, na there is still hope. Soon, as soon as possible, mawawala na talaga ang pandemic and everything will be back to normal na talaga. And it's a really great take kasi nga, it's a really, parang mafe-feel mo talaga na yung yung possibility na that hope we cling on to na magbabalik to normal through the dialogue of the characters, na yun nga, that they live in this world na wala ng pandemic, which is comforting, no. And yeah, I just wanted to like comment on that one, no, which is really, I mean,
Thank you.
which is really good for my which is really good, no. And siguro uh my question is, were there like parang like mga hesitations at first, like parang uh or la what do you call this ba, um were there things before nyo create ang Binuntagay, were there like hesitations at first, mga second guessing na baka ganito ganyan, baka hindi maganda yung reaction ng mga tao nito ganyan, were there like instances na ganon?
Yes, sir. Sir. Yes. Yes, Sam. Actually, there is malaking part nun during the pre-production process, kasi we were afraid na people might think this type of way about the creators, about the people, about the cast, na ganito, unsa pala hubog makainis sila oy. And baka ganon yung impression ng mga tao, and we were thinking na baka maiba yung impression if we pursue this film. But when we thought about it talaga with my colleagues, they said, kanang parang, this is what we want, this is us, ito yung gusto natin makita ng mga tao, this is what we want to express, this is the type of message that we uh, want to be absorbed by the audience. Then this is our art, why would we let other people's opinion to hold them back? How would how
True, true.
would how would our art be seen? Kasi nga we believe that every art, it has a potential, no matter how we think. Maybe sa iba parang okay lang ganon, 1 out of 10, but we don't know how it would impact at least one mind, at least one, even one life to a person. So we say, sige na, let's do this. Nga na. Kasi nga we were very yung pre-production naman parang hype masyado ba na, uy, may idea ko, ganito, ganyan, ganyan. But then, suddenly, nag-come up yung thought na gano'n na, ay, baka ganun, ganyan, ganyan. And then, parang kami, bigla, hesitant kami. But afterwards, we really want to push it.
Mm.
So, Binuntagay happened.
Wow. Thank you so much, Miss Donetha. No?
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
sharing, Donetha.
Thank you, sir.
Sige. So, punta naman tayo kay Ion, no? All the way from Zamboanga. Um, Let us talk about your film naman, Ion. Where did the idea come from? Personally, when I was watching it, I really like it because it's a story of female friendship. No, at the core of the film is really a female friendship, and na-remember ko yung isang film na Girlhood. It reminded me of that kasi very very focused talaga siya doon sa friendship ng characters. And bibihira lang yung mga gano'ng klase na film, I think, for us here sa regions, 'no. So ano yung inspiration mo to be able to make, Pulong Bato, and ano, why yung idea ng Pulong Bato, where did that come from?
Okay, so hello po, moms and sirs. Rinig naman po, no? Okay, so basically, yung idea nag-start siya nung when I was still young. Kasi as you know, the film setting itself is located sa Mount Pulong Bato. It is the Station of the Cross dito sa amin for the Catholics. Every Semana Santa nag-climb.
Hmm,
And, as a kid, every time na we climb a story with that location. Pero it's just only 2020 lang yung nakahanap ako ng solid idea. Kasi to incorporate modern themes to the folklore of the mountain. Nag-research pa po ako ano yung the folklores of the mountain from the local indigenous groups, tsaka pati the Chabacanos also have a version of the folklore. So yun, incorporate ko siya with modern themes and with the help of friends and family and mentors po. So I was able to really write that. Actually, it was a 20-page script po. So I had to cut a few scenes to make it really solid po. So, delayed.
yung yung Pulong Bato pala is within Zamboanga City? It's an actual location?
Yes po. It's really here. Makita niyo.
Okey. Saan siya, saan ka magdaan? Kasi I'm quite familiar do'n sa downtown, pero 'di ko siya 'di ko siya ma-picture out saan, kasi parang wala akong nakakita ng high peak sa Zamboanga City, within the city.
Really po. Kasi you can see it
Or sa
for,
Pasanangka?
kasi it's sa Pasunangka po. You can go through Pasunangka or
Okey,
Tumaga.
okey.
Basta our location
That's
nyo,
why, okey.
Pasunangka talaga.
Mm. And, this is part of ano, 'di ba, Sine Inday, am I right? The Sine Inday
Yes,
workshops?
yun
So yung focus ba na parang, female friendship, feminist, lens, in a way parang, was it guided by that workshop, or even before that workshop, parang yung core talaga ng film na gusto mong gawin was really centered on the female friendship?
Yeah, yes po. It was before their guidance po. They helped me uh i-condense po yung script into a 15 minutes page. Kasi, yeah, like I said before, I wrote it na po kasi before I joined Sinide or Film Festival. So, it was an astoundingly 20 pages po talaga kasi writing pa to talaga eh. So ayun, with their help, I was able to remove a few scenes kasi to be honest, there was supposed to be flashback scenes, but they told me na hindi naman necessary yung flashback. They can just reminisce about it. So yeah, so that's how it happened.
Thank you, Ian.
Mm. How long did it take, ma'am? How long did it take to create Pulong Bato?
The is production na po ba? Shooting days.
The whole sa shooting na lang, sige, sa shooting. How long did you shoot the Pulong Bato?
Uh, Shooting po 3 days. 3 whole days.
3 whole days. Wow. Uh, yung ano, yung cast mo po, yung tatlo sa yung apat rather sa Pulong Bato, were they like friends originally? Were they close friends or dun lang sila nagkakilala sa shoot sa ano sa Pulong
Opo.
Bato?
Yes po. Actually po, they don't know each other po. Naging friends lang sila through the film kasi I really made sure na meron talagang meeting days
Oh.
para
Mm.
i-make sure na they already have this chemistry po as a group of friends. So yeah.
Wow. Yun nga din po,
They
yung chemistry din, it's very hindi talaga hindi talaga halata na hindi sila magkakilala. But the first thing that you like comes into mind, the impression nila as the characters in the film is para silang friends na, then kinuha mo lang for the film, but it's actually the complete opposite. Ano pala sila naging friends lang through the film, which is actually amazing if you think about it, no? Kasi yun nga, ang galing ng acting, ang galing ng pagka-deliver, no, ng dialogues, which is very very natural siya, and at the same time hindi naman siya exaggerated, which is really talagang uh, napaka-impressive, no? And wala bang ano, hindi ba sila like during the pag-akyat the Mount Pulong Bato, hindi ba mahirap or wala bang asthmatic or kung or ano ba?
kung sa totoo po, wala naman po sa amin ang meron po asthmatic pero nakayanan naman po niya. Dinala niya yung po yung gamot niya and uh, all of us are able-bodied naman po. Yeah, except myself kasi I injured myself. So ayun. So in those 3 days, I was running on adrenaline talaga. God, guys, tapusin natin to before mawala yung araw.
Wow, thank you so much,
Yun po.
Miss A. Sakura, let's move on to you.
Yes, may isang question po ako for ano po, for Pulong Bato na film. During the script writing process po in making the characters po, how did you shape them to be this different from each other po, like their traits po?
Baka di umabot yung question mo, Meg. Na-stuck somewhere in Cotabato.
Nag-travel pa.
Hello
Sige,
po,
maybe
ma'am.
uh,
Okay, okay na po.
uh,
Hello po.
I think naagay delay, no? Sige. Maybe we can get back to Aeon, no, when we do another round of question. Um, napa ba may question sa uban filmmakers?
Wala naman so far, sir.
Same
Siguro
po, sir.
for everyone siguro curious lang ako because uh we have been asking this also with the other filmmakers, no, ano yung parang while we are still in the pandemic, a lot of the filmmakers are really eager and passionate, no, na gumawa pa rin. What are you most looking forward to, I guess, when everything eases up, when restrictions ease up, ano ba, like siguro ako as a cinephile siguro is manood ng sine in a real cinema or theater. So kayo, ano yung parang nilo-look forward nyo to do film related? Are you going to maybe make another film or venture into something na related din sa arts? So yun, balik tayo kay Heart siguro. Although I think busy ka Heart, 'di ba, with a lot of projects.
Uh, the same reser, siguro maging malaya talaga yung inaasam-asam nating lahat, yung sabay-sabay nating itatapon yung mga mask. Kasi natapon na natin yung face shield eh. So, malay, malay natin, di ba? Kasunod na yung face mask. And it's good that I think most of the Filipinos, pero still, there are percentage na hindi pa rin nababakunahan. And ayun nga, in terms of theater, mas masarap talagang makita yung mga aktor ng harapan. And syempre, alam ko yung mga kapatid din nating filmmakers, andun yung apoy sa paggawa ng pelikula. And it's very challenging itong nangyayari sa atin ngayong pandemic. Like us, ngayon, parang natigil rin yung niluluto naming film na for women empowerment kasi we really need to change place time to time kasi merong mga kailangang shoot but because then sa financial budget ng production we can do that, so yun talagang yun yung inaasam-asam din natin as a filmmaker, I think.
Thank you for sharing, Heart. And yeah, good luck din sa ano mo, no, sa project mo with yung sa as a theater actress. Tama ba?
Yes, salamat.
Yeah. Si Vince, ang saang mga ano, what are you looking forward to do more after the pandemic? Or
First, I want
yeah.
to repeat also the sentiment of Direct Heart na hopefully kagawa na kami ng film na wala ng face mask kasi um, yung parang purgang-purga na po talaga kami. Sumuot ng face mask po talaga. Gusto na namin makahinga ng maluwag. Gusto na namin makagawa kami ng pelikula na could breathe fresh air. And also at the same time looking forward din po na makagawa pa ako ng more films despite the challenges po na kinakarap ko sa school, sa org, and also the surroundings. Na yun naman po so far for me, parang the stars have aligned kasi dito po kasi talaga sa city namin maluwag na talaga. Unlike before na mabigat po sa restrictions, na yun po dito hindi na po talaga. Although we need to follow some of the health protocols. So yun po, what I look forward siguro along the way or even after the pandemic hopefully na magkita-kita kami lahat ng mga kakilala ko dito sa production na makagawa kami ng pelikula all together without the fear of um, putting our health into line. Hopefully makagawa kami ng pelikula, mas pairalin pa namin yung passion namin for filmmaking. And I know for sure na yun din po yung nilulook forward ng ibang filmmakers din po. Tulad ko. So yun po talaga yung nilulook forward ko po talaga. Makagawa pa ng mas marami pang pelikula.
Thank you for sharing,
Thank
Vince.
you po. Thank you, Vince. Good luck din
Thank
sa
you po.
sinemukat mo, Vince.
Yeah. Si ano naman, sino ba? Si Donetha na nag-aaral ngayon. Sawa ka na ba sa online class?
Yes, sir. Without hesitation, yes. Sawa-sawa na talaga. Siguro parang majority naman po talaga ng mga students ngayon, parang hashtag ligtas balik eskwela po talaga, sir. Kasi for me, as a person, parang feel ko na hindi talaga ako effective dito sa setup na to. And on the other hand, as a filmmaker, if ever naman na maging okay na lahat, I'm really looking forward, same with the other kasama natin ngayon, mga kasama natin ngayon, I'm also looking forward to make more films and even collaborate with other filmmakers, even from other regions. Looking forward to work with them without the hesitation po talaga na, and even sa stories po na ipoproduce, parang yung hindi mo na kailangang mag-think na kailangan mong mag-compromise. Yung story mo kailangan mag-compromise with the current situation kasi with all the do's and don'ts. And most importantly, with festivals like this po, na sana makikita na po natin yung iba't ibang mga makers and even participants in festivals like this.
Hmm.
Kasi po, it's really iba lang yung impact na yung may ano ka, may parang kakampi ka sa laban kasi nagigets na yung sentiments mo, even though nag-i-interact naman through online, but it's really different when it comes na may physical interaction. Yun lang, sir.
Thank you, Donetha. And gusto ko yung sinabi mo no na parang the urge din to collaborate with other filmmakers, no? Iba din talaga pag you're doing it parang physically you're exchanging ideas without the limitations posed by the digital divide. Parang maganda yung flow ng collaboration and also yung nabanggit mo no na parang we have been sanay talaga na parang pag film fest na sa actual physical gathering, no, to talk
Mm.
about, discuss after, ganyan ganyan. And even yung mga workshops natin, no, mga film workshops natin na na-put on hold din, it has been a venue for young filmmakers, like you guys, na parang mas ma-hone pa yung skills nyo in a very dynamic setting. So, hopefully next year na masimulan na siya balik yung mga ganong klaseng activities. Si Ion, ano yun naman yung sentiments mo? What are you looking forward, to do more, when the pandemic is eases up?
Well, um, like the others, I'm looking forward to make more films and collaborate with others din. And um, well, yeah, since I'm also taking online classes, yeah, I'm looking forward to face din kasi it's yeah, like what others said kasi it's kind of hindi man talaga siya like it's hard na lang sabihin ko. It's kind of hard kasi yeah, like tulad ngayon, mahina internet ko. So I'm really struggling here in communication like this. So ayun po. Yeah, and joining more film festivals and being there po sa actual event. Kasi it's much more enjoyable ba? Kasi when it's like that, kasi you can feel the atmosphere. Mayroon talaga certain feeling po. So, yun. That's
Thank you sa lahat ng inyong mga share.
So before wrapping things up, no, we are inviting everyone again to watch the film sa official YouTube channel ng Mindanao Film Festival. And unfortunately din, may isang film din na hindi nakaasali for tonight's Q&A session. It is directed by Francis Arrocena, entitled One Minute. So sayang lang hindi na siya nakasali ngayon. But still guys, support po natin yung film niya din sa by watching it sa YouTube channel po.
Yep. Once again, thank you sa lahat ng ating mga panelists, filmmakers na nakasama natin ngayon for this block. Pwede ba natin silang maano together, no? So yun, very different locations, no? From Zamboanga, from Jensan, from Manila, but Heart is originally from Coronadal, right? No? And Donetha is from Digos, if I remember it correctly. So yun, panoorin niyo po yung mga films nila under the block of Young Love and Friendship. So yun, stories about friendship, stories about young love, by young and emerging Mindanao filmmakers. So ano pa ba yung ilo-look forward natin, Meg and Sam? May mga Q&A sessions pa ba tayo in the coming days? And ano pa bang ilo-look forward natin ng mga audience natin sa MFF?
So for sa Q&A natin this week, until Saturday po siya. Same sked po pa rin except sa Saturday wala na po tayong 8 PM, pero tomorrow meron po tayong again Q&A panel 2 PM, 5 PM, 8 PM together with these creative directors po from different categories na naman.
Sige. Any last
Please,
words, Sam?
please don't forget po sa lahat na nanonood, please don't forget to support no ang mga pelikula natin dito sa Mindanao. So follow our Facebook page, Mindanao Film Festival, and sabay-sabay tayong manood at tangkilikin ang mga pelikula natin dito.
Yep. Once again, thank you and good evening sa ating mga filmmakers, and also shout out din sa ating mga audience, no, yung mga friends niyo who have been greeting you sa comment section ng Facebook. Hello sa kanila. So yun, that has been the Q&A session for this program, for this film block. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to see you tomorrow and in the coming days, for the Mindanao Film Festival. Maayong gabi.
Thank you po. Good evening.
Thank you po.